Hey guys, this is Mike Simmons with the Strawberry Hill Podcast, and I want to introduce our newest sponsor, Imami Cigars. Experience bold, handcrafted flavor with a premium boutique brand born in Kansas and crafted with rich Nicaraguan blends. Elevate your moment with precision, passion, and quality in every draw. Imami Cigars, smoke with intention. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Strawberry Hill Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Simmons, and we have switched it up today. Normally I'm at the Shop Cigar Lounge, but today we are at Rally House down in Power and Light. Thank you guys for having us. This is a dope setup. And then today my guest is Korell Martinez, owner of CORTADITO.
There you go. You got
All
it,
right,
man.
I got it. And so CORTADITO, it's a coffee shop down in KCK. And so, how you doing, man? You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. Enjoying the weather and very grateful that you had invited me here. So
Yeah, it was a switch up last minute, so
Yeah.
I'm glad it worked out.
yeah, definitely. I was waiting for your invitation actually. So
Yeah, of course, man.
Thanks.
So, how's everything been at the coffee shop? So, it's a Cuban coffee concept, correct?
that is correct. Yeah, yeah. So we've been there for a year and 4 months now, and it's great, man. We right before we opened, we make sure that we made a lot of noise and get our name out there through social media. So in this year and 4 months, it's been very, very successful. The Kansas City community is a very supported community, and all the neighbors, all the business around, so it's been great.
Yeah. So, where exactly are you guys located?
We are located in 400 North 18th Street, Kansas City, Kansas.
So, how do you like being down that area? That's Argentine, right?
No,
Or is
no,
it right outside Argentine?
no, that's like 2 blocks away, like going north off of Donnelly College.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I know where you guys are at now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to come by.
Yeah,
I'm not a big
for
coffee
sure,
drinker, but I do love the occasional good coffee. Speaking
course.
Yeah. Which one is this one too?
That's the café con leche, which is the Cuban latte, and we make our coffees. So all of our coffees are espresso based, and for the milk, we use a mixture of whole milk and evaporated milk.
So is that like a Cuban concept that, that's kind of like what Cuban coffee is?
That is correct. Yeah. The café con leche is a very famous drink in Cuba.
So what other options do you guys have there?
We have the cafecito, which is like a straight espresso shot. And it's important to say, so we source our beans from Key West. We spend like about 5 months sourcing for the right bean. We found out that most of the beans that we tried here, when you have a espresso shot, like coffee is supposed to be a little bit bitter, but it's not supposed to leave you like an aftertaste. So, like I said before, we spent like 5 months searching for the right bean, and when we found that one, we were like, "Oh my God, this is exactly what we want!" And it brings those authentic flavors, from Cuba. So we decided to go ahead with those. So yeah, we sourced them.
So why coffee?
White coffee. So
Yeah.
me and my family, we are a very we like to serve people. We have always invite people into our house and have a cup of coffee. And I'll go back all the way when I used to live in Cuba. So my mom and dad, they were leaders of a group against the government in Cuba. So, and we helped a lot of people, giving them like basic necessity items and like things like that. So
This is in Cuba?
yeah, in Cuba.
Wow.
So my dad was in jail for like about 8 to 10 years, something like that. And even my mom went to jail for like 6 months or about that. So we had always, received people into my house. There was a time where the government of Cuba sent people to jail, like political prisoners, to different towns of Cuba. And so let's say if you live in Missouri and they send your family member to Florida, and in Cuba it's very difficult with transportation and like all that. So now these family members didn't have a place to stay where, at that other place in Cuba. So my family opened their doors to have these other family members of the political prisoners to like stay in my house. So we will always have people at home and, treat them with respect and offer them our help. So everything, comes from that. It's not just a business. It's like a relationship business, like being with people, showing that that we care, So I think coffee is it's a way to attract people, to like make connections, and to, especially during this time, to bring peace,
That's a crazy story about your parents, man.
Oh, yeah.
Are they still in Cuba?
No. They are they are here now. When we first came, it was me and my mom, and my dad was still in jail over there. And after 2 years, when he got out of jail, he came here to Kansas City.
So what was it like? I guess what was it like growing up in Cuba? I mean, both your parents sounds like they're kind of like rebels in sort of a sort.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That is the word for it. So it was very traumatic, I will say. I saw how they, actually like twice, I saw how they went to my house and I went to pick up my dad and beat him up right in front of me. So I grew up with, knowing a lot of the reality of the Cuban system, because I saw like what the communist system does, or the socialist system does. What my parents did, they had like one of the things that they did, they have a independent library at home, because everything in Cuba is owned by the government, the press, the radio, the television, everything. So they were associated with a organization from here in Florida. I cannot recall the name right now, but they used to have different type of literature in Cuba that normal Cubans didn't have access to those things.
Yeah.
So one of the goals was to create, critical thinking, to have more options for the people to know about the exterior world, because the people of Cuba only know
in Cuba.
Of what's in Cuba, exactly, because everything
what the government wants them to know.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and just because of that, they will go and they will take all of the books that my family had, do like a search warrant and like take everything, because they will say that that was illegal and that we were collaborating with terrorist organizations from crazy. United States and things like that. But, they will get another shipment of books and do it again.
So your parents didn't care. They're just like, we're going to keep doing this.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, my mom was the one that decided to open the process for us to come as political refugees, because my dad said, I don't have to leave. They are the ones that like had to leave, the communist people. So my mom was afraid that me, my brother, and my sister, we were going to go through the same. And for sure, like with all of that in our hearts, we wanted to also make a change and maybe have revenge for everything we saw, that they did to our dad. So she was the one that opened the case. It took like about 3.5 years for us to be proved. And because you had to prove to the American government that you're really persecuted. Yeah. So it took about that long. But he didn't want to leave.
I was about to say, it didn't sound like he wanted to leave.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you came over?
I was 15 years old. Yeah, and we used to live in Guantanamo, Cuba. Yeah.
Guantanamo, Cuba.
Guantanamo, the Cuba side, not the other side.
So what was the transition like when you came to the United States? Like, where'd you guys go first? Like, was it Kansas City or would you?
Yeah. So when you come through the political refugee program, the government of the United States, they had different social worker that will be in care of you, to guide you with your paperwork and things like that. So they give you different cities. And my mom knew somebody here. It was a family member, like a far cousin of her. Yeah. So, and when you come from a place like Cuba, you want to make sure that you're close to somebody, or from any other place, is a new culture, new language, new everything. So we decided to go with one of the cities that the government was offering us to. And when we left Cuba, we went to Havana, Cancun, because during that time you couldn't fly straight to United States. So we had to go to Cancun, then Miami, Texas, and then Texas here.
And I'm sure you didn't you couldn't just bring everything with you.
No.
They were just like, all right, get on the plane, whatever you can fit in a suitcase, let's go.
Yeah, well, not even a suitcase, just like a bag with your papers that they gave us at the embassy of United States in Cuba. That's all.
Man.
Yeah.
So what was that transition like when you came here though? Like you came here, you're 15 years old, now you gotta go to school.
Yeah.
And like, did you have to learn English like really, really quickly? And
yeah, well, actually, thankfully they have programs here that they call ESL, like English as a second language. So that helped a lot. It was still hard. It was still very, very difficult. But those programs like help a lot. I mean, I still had to work, so I had a part-time, and we didn't have a car, and my mom had to take 2 buses to go to her job. She used to work in Very Row. There used to be a buffet over there, hometown buffet, on Berry Road and North Oak, something like that. So she had to take 1 bus to downtown and then another one to close there and then walk. And I used to work in Plaza. So, I mean, but it was hard, but I was grateful that I was here. I was grateful that my mom was not afraid of going to jail. And, I was grateful that I was not going to see my dad get beat up anymore. And I was grateful that I didn't have to go to the store every morning, because in Cuba, everything is rationalized. And they have, I should have brought that, but they have something that they call the booklet or la libreta, where, let's say, in your household, there is 5 people living with you. And in one of those pages, the name of each one of your family members are there. You have to go once a month to the mercado to get your rice, your beans, and they will give you like 2 pounds of rice per person per month, or 6 ounces of oil. Yeah, that was back then when I used to live there. It was 6 ounces of oil per person per month. So with 6 ounces, it would be like about this much.
Yeah.
Maybe you make a rice and like fry 3 eggs or some.
When you go to the store here, just like, holy shit, that's
a gallon of oil. Yeah. So, when you come from a place like that where you could. So I started wiping my butt with toilet paper when I got here. In Cuba, we use newspaper or like old notebooks from school. So when you get here and you go through that, you're grateful about every little thing. Yeah. Like I was saying before, you see all the opportunities are here, and you just want to, say, oh my God, I can do these. I can do these. I didn't have those opportunities back there, and I want to do things now. So you're grateful for everything, and I think a lot of people should experience things like these, or go and see how people struggle and how they're happy with the little that they have. And I think our world would be a different place if we all.
So have you been back to Cuba?
Last time I went was in 2019. And I went with my wife. My wife is from Mexico, and she had never been in Cuba. So we went for her to see, but I try not to go as much. One of the times that my mom tried to go back, they didn't let her in.
I know, that's what I was going to ask. Like, I'm sure like there's some kind of riff of you guys coming back since you left. And
right. Yeah, there's not as much problem with me because I was a kid when I left. But like I was saying, they didn't let my mom in. One of the times that she tried to go in, and so she tried to go again, and she told them, "Hey, I'm not dealing with politics anymore. I just want to go back to see my mother before she passed." And they told her, "Yeah, that's fine. We are gonna let you in, but we're gonna have somebody watching you." And they did. They had somebody on a motorcycle after her everywhere she would go.
Jesus.
Yeah. And after that, after my grandmother passed, she haven't been back since. Yeah.
So what about Pops? Is he happy here?
Oh yeah,
He didn't want to leave you.
yeah. He's definitely happy. He's been back more times too, because he's still thinking, like I didn't have to leave. Those those idiots were the ones that needed to leave. So he's been he still has his house over there because he still hopes that at some point
in Cuba.
Yeah,
He's not giving up, is he?
yeah, no, and it's actually under her sister's name, because if he's under his name, they will take it away. And actually, it's his birthday today, so happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah. He's 76.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So he has lived a life. He was in jail for what, 10 years? You said?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there is actually a lot of articles of him online. I'll send them to you.
Yeah. So, what did you do? You got over here at 15, and how old are you right now?
I'm 34.
Oh, so you're still young. I'm 40. I guess I'm not too far away.
Just a pop.
But I guess, what did you do in between that time and like opening your shop right now? Like what was high school like? And then after graduation, did you go to college? Like, what did you do like before you opened the coffee shop?
Yeah, sure. So I wanted it to be a dental hygienist.
Okay, that's not what I would expect.
Yeah. So I, after I finished high school, I graduated from East High School, and then after that, I went straight to UMKC, which I think it was a mistake during that time because my English wasn't very good at that time. I just did my sophomore, junior, and senior years. So I only had 3 years to learn English. So that wasn't the best move to go to a university. I should have go to a community college instead. So that's where I struggle a lot. I had to retake a lot of classes there. I was getting frustrated because now it was more expensive.
Yeah.
During that time, I was working at a bank. Actually, it's a bank from here is Central Bank of Kansas City's on Independence Avenue. I don't know if you seen it, but so I was really struggling then because with the English and financially. So then I went to a community college, went to Penn Valley. After that, so I took almost all my prerequisites, but at the same time I was like, I need to do something, because when if I get accepted into dental school, that's like $120,000. And like in my mind, I was not I didn't like debt. So I didn't accept I had to get a loan of $120,000 to pay for that. I was not, my mentality was not like an American mentality where, you're okay with debt, you use this credit card. So I was barely getting used to all those things. So I was like, I need to do something for me to make some money, have my own business. And that's when I started doing like landscaping jobs, like little jobs, like after work or, after I went to school. And I also started doing construction work because I learned with a friend of mine until I decided to start my own thing. So I registered my own company.
This is the landscaping stuff?
Yeah, well, for both. I have it's called Valley 23 Landscaping, then Valley 23 Investments. So we started growing. We have about 8 rentals now. We purchased a building where we have the coffee shop.
Really?
As well.
Good for you.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm not gonna pursue the dental hygienist thing. I'm just gonna focus
good idea.
in my business and growing. And my wife is a great help. If you have that right significant order that is with you and it's easier to push with you, man, great things will happen.
Yeah. So why the coffee shop then? You were just like, all right, I'm landscaping and all this other stuff, and investments in houses, and you're like, I'm gonna open a coffee shop. Yeah. KCK.
Yeah.
Sorry for the interruption, guys, but I want to let you guys know about our newest sponsor, Imami Cigars. From the heart of Kansas to cigar lounges across the country, Imami Cigars is redefining the boutique smoking experience. Founded in 2022, Imami delivers bold craftsmanship with expertly blended Nicaraguan fillers and distinctive wrappers like the Komodo series. Built for those who demand richness, balance, and character in every cigar. Whether you're celebrating a win or slowing down to enjoy the moment, Imami Cigars brings premium quality to every occasion. Imami Cigars, elevate your standard.
Well, we have always wanted to do that. I wanted to bring the Cuban culture to Kansas City. So, and a lot of people ask me, "Oh, but I don't see a lot of Cubans at your Cuban cafe." And then I told them, "Well, the thing is that this is now." So, I mean, it's fine if a lot of Cubans come. Everybody, it's welcome. But my goal is to bring the Cuban culture to the other people here. You know, to Mexicans, to Americans, to Salvadorians, so everybody. So, like I said, this is something we've been wanting to do for a long time. But since my main business is real estate, I didn't want to rent a space.
Yeah.
So I was waiting for the right opportunity where something like that will appear, like a mixed use, where I can have like upstairs is a loft, and I rent that, and I use the other space as the business. So I found that building. We bought it. It was a great deal, and we spent like about a year fixing everything, you know, making everything ready. I worked on the loft first to have it ready to rent that and help
making some income off of it.
Yeah. And then we started working in the coffee shop area.
So why Cortadito?
Cortadito.
Yeah.
So that's so there is a cortado, which is the Italian drink. That's the original drink. And cortado means like to cut. It means that it's cut with milk. So it's like a latte, but a little stronger. So it's less milk, or it's like about the same amount of espresso. You put the same amount of milk. Now, cortadito is a Caribbean version. It's a little bit sweeter and smaller. So cortadito means like cut in half, and it's just cut with milk. Like the coffee, it's cut with milk.
So that's what you wanted to name the shop after and everything?
Yeah. It's just because of the famous drink, cortadito.
I like that.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between like your shop and other shops that, like, you know, the big business, or the Starbucks and all those, and, you know, all the local shops? Like, why should someone come to you?
Right. Yeah. So I think, and I'm gonna say what people said on the reviews. We have over 380
already
reviews, and they are 90% of them are 5 stars.
Yeah.
We only have like a few 3 stars, like for parking and things like that. You know.
Yeah.
So I guess we need those to grow. But I think we are different. Of course, it's a Cuban cafe, different flavors, is a different experience. Our sandwiches, but 90% of the things that we sell and we make are made in-house. We make our own bread. We roast our pork legs every day to have it fresh for the next morning. And also the environment, like when you go in there, something that we have focused and we tell our barista is to treat everybody like their family, you know, try to make them feel like they want to be back. So that's what we focus on. Also, we roll our own cigars. We have our
bring that up. Yeah. You know, I'm a cigar guy. So.
Yeah. So we have our own cigars. I think I took some to you to try.
Yes.
Actually, this guy, he was the one that helped me. I came to him when I didn't know. I mean, I still don't know that much about cigars, but my aunt came from Cuba, and that's what she did in Cuba for like 20 years, and she didn't have a job. So I was like, hey, we need to start doing this. So I went to Mike, and he helped me. He pointed me in the right direction with the right people, and here I am. We're selling them. We're doing private events with our cigar roller. So
I need to get her out to my shop. Both you guys out.
Let me know.
Yeah,
let me know.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
So does she come out every single day and roll?
Not every single day, because I don't sell as many cigars. You know, I'm not a cigar lounge. But I'll say like once or like 2 Saturdays a month is when I have her there, and I have a small humidor, and I keep them fresh there, for at least like
it's
2
like
weeks.
the Cuban feel, man. You walk in there and get a Cuban coffee, then a Cuban cigar, Cuban food.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it made in there.
Yeah, I actually have another space in the back. It's like a detached garage where people can go and smoke there.
Yeah, and then you guys do like the happy hours, or then the music and stuff like that.
Yeah, we do something that we call la gozadera, which translate like, when you're gozando, like you're having fun. And what we do, we try to make it like a block party type of thing, like an all day thing. So we open at 7 a.m. and we don't close until like midnight, or until the cops show up. One of the two. But so we bring live music. We roast pigs outside. We have the cigar roller. We have a bartender. We have games. We try to make it fun so that people don't get bored.
So speaking of that, because you keep saying that you want to bring like that Cuban feel, like back to that here. Like, what do you miss from back home in Cuba? Because I know there was a lot of bad stuff going on, but like, what do you miss from back home?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that I miss, like that change of like talking to people, be more personal. Like, and that's why I was saying at the coffee shop, like that's a place to bring people together to like have a conversation. It doesn't matter where you're from, what your political ideas are, or what your religion is, like you will come together, like you put those differences away and you will find something that will unite you, especially us as a community. And also like having things like that, like the gozadera in Cuba, you had the carnavales, like a carnival, where you have things like that, exactly like that, like live music, like people just walking around. And my space is pretty big, like outside. So like when I see that like fills my heart.
Yeah.
Because I see people walking, smoking a cigar, talking to each other, having a drink, some of it they're dancing. So those are some of the things that I miss about Cuba.
Does your mom and dad, did they come down to the shop?
Yeah. Well, my mom is actually the ones that make all the pastries.
Oh.
So she loves to cook. She loves to make pastries. Sometimes I even had to tell, hey, because she would make something and she would put it in the fridge and she wouldn't tell anybody, hey, you need to tell us that we could put it in the system, put a price, because then the baristas in the front would say, when the customer go, oh, I want one of these. They were like,
what are you talking about?
What is that? So like she just, she just like to like be innovating and like making new things. But yeah, my dad is not there as often, but yeah, he's there for the gozaderas though.
He's there for the parties, of course. Yeah, you can miss that.
Yeah. We Cuban, we don't have to make a good party. We, people
create one
dance.
easily.
Yeah.
So how do you like being in Wyandotte County so far? So you've been open for a little bit over a year, right? And so how do you like being in like that area in Wyandotte County? Like, how do the people receive you, and how's everything going?
I think, man, it's been great. I actually live in Clay County. So my wife did grow up in that area, but I seen the support. Yeah, like even from the neighbors, because I'm in a there is like a lot of houses around that area. So there is people that like live, and we have people that walk every morning to our coffee shop.
Really?
And yeah, like a lot of people from that neighborhood. I mean, we are the only coffee shop around there.
Yeah.
There used to be what's this other one? He moves to Independence.
Yeah, Kinship.
Yeah, Kinship.
So now it's you and then Split Log.
Split Log,
might be it. That are like,
I think
like the local ones.
I think that's it. Yeah. I can't think of any other place.
I mean, I'm sure there's another. Oh, there's one in Turner. I forgot what it's called.
There is?
I forgot what it's called. But yeah.
Yeah. But no, the like Wyandotte, love it, man. We like even Donnelly College, like we have a lot of the teachers and students that go there all the time. So the support is tremendous. We love it. So we love Wyandotte County. Yeah.
Good, man. Well, we're glad to have you in Wyandotte County.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So what has been like, I guess, because you've been an entrepreneur before, but like this is probably your first go around of like owning a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your first year been like? Like ups and downs, like
Yeah, we're learning a lot. Like you were saying, yeah, this is something new for us. Like for example, like we thought that our POS system will take care of separating the
taxes.
money for the the state taxes.
All about that.
Yeah, and that caught us off guard. So, and we didn't know that we needed to report, I think, like every 3 months or like something like that. So I think we spent like a whole year without doing that. So imagine the debt that we had.
Yeah.
So when we found out about it, we was like, all the money's gone now.
Yeah.
So, like since we owned the building and we didn't rush things, we're like taking things slow. And most of the people that when we started, it was just family. My nephew, my wife, my mom, my brother, we were there working all the time. So we haven't been like struggling that much where we say, oh my God, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
On the contrary, I think every day, every month that pass, we see more support. We have a lot of more catering orders, like private events where we go and make sandwiches there.
Yeah.
And or people want to have like or pastries at their meetings and things like that. But yeah, I mean that would be the only thing that we were like, oh my goodness, we didn't know about this. But we're not quitters, so
No.
it doesn't matter what comes our way. We're gonna keep going. Yeah.
So what's next for you guys? Like, you guys gonna open up another shop or anything, or?
That's our goal. Yeah, I think not this year, but for next year, I think we'll be ready, and we'll be more known out there. A lot of people always ask. A lot of people. So we have a lot of customers from like Overland Park, Leawood, Olathe. So we may open another
Somewhere
one
throughout the county.
south. Yeah. So that's what we have in our mind right now. But we make our own plans. But the Lord is the one that says where to go. So
I didn't even mention like the food. I know we talked about it a little bit, but you got to talk about the Cuban food. I know you brought a sandwich here, which I'm gonna munch on.
The Bower.
So what is this right here?
That's our Cuban sandwich, and
try to get it on the camera. Yeah.
That's our Cuban sandwich that comes with pork, cheese, ham, pickles, and mustard, and it comes on our 8-inch bread that we bake every day. So our bread is fresh, as well. And we're not like a restaurant. We're more like a cafeteria. We only have sandwiches. Cafe, sandwiches, pastries, and drinks. Yeah.
Hey, you can still get some good Cuban food
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
So what other food do you have?
So this is one of the most like the one that people like the most, and then we have our steak sandwich, which we make the steak at order when they order. So we make the steak, and that comes with lettuce, tomato, onions, salted onions, and mayonnaise. We also have our pan con lechon, which pan means bread. So it's like a sandwich with just pork, and all of our pork sandwich comes with mojo, which is like an aioli dressing.
Yeah.
And we make that too. And that comes,
like everything sounds like it's homemade.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So the mojo sauce comes with vinegar, olive oil, pepper, and garlic. So that's our pan con lechon. Then we have our pan con croqueta. Croqueta is kind of like
croquetas. Yeah. Well, my wife's from Spain, so I know all about
okay.
croquetas.
Yeah. So you know what it is. And we have then ham, chicken, cheese, or chorizo. What's the word for that? Well, yeah, it's just
chorizo. I think
chorizo, right?
People should know what chorizo is.
Yeah, chorizo.
Mexican
You better
restaurant
know
around
what
there.
chorizo is. Yeah. So, and that one comes with tomato, cheese, mustard, and ketchup. We have papa rellena, which is stuffed potato, and it comes with ground beef on the inside. We make that too. We have yuca rellena, which is a cassava root. I don't know if you know what that is.
Nope, but I'm gonna try it. Sounds good.
You had to try it. Yeah. It's similar to a potato, but it doesn't taste the same. and it's filled with ground beef as well and cheese. We have empanadas of ground beef,
I think.
ham and
See,
cheese.
you said you're a cafe, but it's you've thrown out enough food. It's like you're a restaurant, bro.
Oh, okay.
You've got enough good food there that I think people can sit down and have a good meal.
Yeah. Well, like when I think about a restaurant, I think more like of a meal, like rice, beans, things like that.
Yeah. So if someone were to come in and ask you what are your two favorites or what should they try, like give me the coffee they should try,
Okay.
and the food they should try. Like those are like the musts if they come in.
You had to try the café bonbon, either the small one, hot, or the café bonbon latte. So the café bonbon, it's half espresso and half condensed milk. So it's very strong and very sweet. And people liked it so much. We used to have it in like a normal, like a 4 ounce, that they asked for, something bigger. Hey, do you have something bigger than these? So we started making the café bonbon latte. So we have them ice, we have them in 12 and 16 ounces. Hot, we have it in 12 and 8 ounces. And for the food, you must have the Cuban sandwich and the stuffed yuca, or the yuca rellena.
That sounds delicious. And then, so what you guys open every day?
We are open from Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we open on Sundays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
So close on Mondays.
Yes, close on Mondays.
Of course, that's like the only day I got off.
Oh, man.
Don't open up just for me. So, what events are coming up for you guys? Like, do you guys got anything coming up for you? Like, I know you guys are always having something planned.
Yeah, so we are actually getting ready for our next gozadera, and we're either in between end of April and May 2nd. I think May 2nd, it's a Saturday. So, end of next month or beginning of May, we want to get ready for our next gozadera. I had already talked with a live band, salsa band. Well, it's actually an orchestra. I don't know if you heard of Pablo Sanuesa.
No.
Yeah,
but I need to get a good contact from you for salsa because so I plan on having a hot Havana Nights, which you got to be a part of.
That'll be amazing.
Like
of
Cuban
course,
feel
dude.
in the shop.
Let me know.
Yeah. We need to link up. Yeah, it's going to be like in May, I think, sometime. So we need to link up and talk because I need to bounce some ideas off you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it, man. But yeah, so it's going to be like a salsa orchestra. So they have their violins, their trumpets, their sax.
Are they going to be playing all day?
Not all day, because I wouldn't be able to afford it. But
no, I was like,
I mean, if you want to pitch in, we can have it all day. Yeah. So, but no. So he's probably gonna be there for like 2 to 3 hours, from 6 to 9 or 7 to 10. I think I'm gonna have him from like 6:30 to 10:30. And then I'll tell him, hey, just give me the other half hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they, I talked to them already. They're good to go. I just had to confirm a date. So as soon as I know, I will let you know so you can put it in your calendar.
Yeah, for sure.
And that way you'll have time to learn some salsa and get your moves ready, man.
I don't know about that. I'm going to sit in the back and watch y'all and drink my drinks and eat my food and have fun.
Yeah.
So, man, you've lived like a life. Like you've done a lot and conquered a lot and overcame a lot.
Thank you.
If you could go back in time and talk to, you moved here when you were 15?
Yes.
Let's say you were 12. Like, what would you say to yourself? Like right now, you can go back in time and like, what would you tell that 12-year-old kid or 15-year-old kid?
Yeah, I will tell them believe in yourself, and don't stop believing in God.
That's dope.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask me, "Oh, do you have any experience or like do you have a degree on are you a chef or like some culinary experience? Like where do you learn your culinary experience?" From nowhere, just hustling, just studying, just
Yeah, I'm sure you sound like you got a good work ethic and a hard work ethic because
Yep.
you learn like, hey, nothing's given to you. You got to work for it.
Yeah. Well, actually, when I used to live in Cuba, I used to collect empty bottles of beer, like glass bottles. I used to put like 250-pound bags in the back of my bicycle and go like, I can't remember like how many kilometers it was, but
Let's just say 7 miles and make
let's say,
it sound
yeah,
crazy.
like, okay, 7 miles.
Uphill both ways.
Yeah. And I'll go and exchange that for like I don't know, like toothpaste, whatever they will give to me, and then I'll go home and sell it in the in my Porsche. So like since when I was 12 years old, I was already hustling for things,
Yeah.
because I knew like we were struggling. My mom was by herself. I knew my dad was in jail, so I didn't want to be a burden to my mom.
Yeah.
Even though I was a kid, when you go through things like that, that's how you feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, when like people ask me those things, I was like, oh man, like that's true. Like I just, I haven't studied for anything. I mean, not in paper, but yeah, I study before I do something.
Yeah.
Especially with so much information that is out there.
Oh, yeah,
And like
it's really available
I don't even know why some people believe in everything that other people say without first, like
It's
searching for themselves.
Supercomputer right here. Just research real quick.
Yep. So that and my faith, I'm a believer of God. So I'm a man of prayer. So everything I do, I put it in God's hand first. And a lot of people get confused and they think that, oh, I just had to pray to God and like things will happen. No, like you pray and you act upon your belief. I believe this will happen, and if it's in my mind, it's God will allow it. If it doesn't happen, hey, I learned the experience.
Yeah.
So
Well, man, I appreciate you coming on, man.
yeah, of course. No, thank you very much for inviting me.
Yeah. Before we end, tell people how to find you, like Instagram, Facebook, address, all that stuff.
Of course. So I'm the owner of Cortadito Cuban Cafe. It's located in 400 North 18th Street, Kansas City, Kansas, in Wyandotte County. Go visit us. You will love everything that we have. We have sandwiches, pastries, coffee, cigars, fresh cigars. You can find us in Instagram. It's Cortadito_KC, Facebook Cortadito, and on TikTok is Cortadito as well. So go by, have one of our sandwiches, and I assure you, you won't be disappointed.
Awesome. All right. And so can I end it right here? All right. So thank you guys. Thank you, Karell, for coming on. Thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you, Rally House, for having us. This is a dope setup. Hook me up with my Wildcats and try to give me KU. I said I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for coming on. Make sure you check out Cortadito.
Cortadito.
Oh, yeah, Cortadito.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms at Strawberry Hill Podcast, and we will check you out next week. We out. Goodbye, everybody.